Hello, today I wanted to show you how I worked on getting Turtle comfortable with me sitting somewhere other than the saddle on her, so in this case, on her butt. So I've spent time off camera doing some desensitization in the round pen to her feeling things touching her butt while she has been with the saddle on. So I have not yet sat on her while doing this, but I have pretty high confidence she's going to be comfortable with it. So I went ahead to try it out in the yard. There's some fence around us, so it's not high risk in my opinion. So I kicked my feet out of the stirrups, and now I'm switching my reins for the lead rope. So there's an additional rope coming off the bottom of the basal there, and that is a longer independent lead rope. So the reins are one continuous kind of circle strand. They're not long enough for me to continue holding them while I'm not in the saddle. So that's why I switched for the lead rope so I can bring it back with me. So you saw I first pet her butt quite a bit to let her know that I was coming, and then I started inching myself onto the back part of the saddle. And now I'm using my lower leg and boots to kind of stroke her back there to let her know I'm coming back. And I'm being very careful not to poke her with my spur because I am wearing spurs on my boots. That would be a bad experience. So now I'm lowering myself down, again, still relatively far forward, stroking her backside and making sure she's comfortable. So, behavior wise, if you watch her face, she was turned toward me to keep an eye on what was going on. She had her ears back, listening, and now she's kind of distracted, looking more forward. So, I made a mistake there, and I'm going to do a replay to show you in more detail what I did wrong. So, when I was going from behind the saddle back into the saddle, I kind of hopped a little bit. So, my weight transitioned from behind the saddle into the saddle pretty quick, and you see she had a reaction. Her head went up, her body kind of moved. That was uncomfortable for her. So that was a good learning in that moment that I came down too hard weight wise on her back. She wasn't ready for it, and it was obviously uncomfortable. So the next time I did this, I eased myself back in a lot slower. So doing it a second time here, eased myself onto her back again or backside behind the saddle, pet her a little bit, and now she's not really caring so much. She's just eating grass and is like, I don't care what you're doing back there, lady. So she's pretty comfortable with it. And doing it a third time, again, petting her. She's doing great. She's very laid back about this type of thing. So I wasn't overly concerned, but I wanted to try it. I mean, a lot of things can happen, right? Where you could be out on a trail and slip, fall off. You might want to put saddle bags on the back of your saddle, which could have weight in them. I don't really have plans to have a second person there, but I just wanted to do this exercise. So she did great. Good girl, Turtle.